Hello, my beautiful tribe. What's up, everyone? Boop, 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 boop.
Can I get my visit, please?
Yeah, okay. I was just about to call you and tell you. You gotta sit down with it. Don't run around with it. Keep an eye out on Talani, please. Hello, beautiful people. As you guys come in, please hit that thumbs up for me. Hello, everyone. What's up? What's up? I know today is not Tuesday. Nonetheless, I still wanted to come on here and do tea time with y'all. This sun is killing me, y'all. Yes. Up, up, up. If I can keep it like that. Hey, Janique. All right, y'all, don't mind me. The sun is in my eyes. It's killing me. I even got my sunglasses on right now. But, guys, I know I missed tea time yesterday, so I am here with you guys making up for it. I know I couldn't do it yesterday. Yesterday, we had a special event for Miss Akira, and it basically took up the whole afternoon, so I wasn't able to do it. What's up, AK?
I'm just putting my ice cream back.
Oh, okay. Hey, guys. What's up, y'all? Oh, I don't think they can see you. Speaking of Akira, come here.
Hello, guys.
Miss
Honor Society.
Miss Honor Society. Yes, people, my baby is doing some things out here in these streets.
And that means I can rule over all my family, so yeah.
Goodbye. Definitely not. Bye-bye. What's up, iPebbles? Hello, everyone that's here. Yeah, Akira feeling herself, guys, but it's okay. I want my baby to be feeling herself. She worked for her thing. She worked for her title, so she's more than welcome to brag, you know, because when I tell you this girl, she takes school very serious. And I love it. I love it. Today she came in the car and she was kind of upset. And I was like, you okay, Akira? What's going on? I got a vibe. She was like, I took a test today and I got a 75. And I was just like, oh, I'm sorry, Akira. And she was like, it's not acceptable. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm like, well, you know, she's like, my grade is going to go down. She was pretty upset about it, but that's just the type of person that she is. You know, she likes to make sure that everything is perfect when it comes to school and everything, and I respect that, and I always push her to continue to be that person. Even when I want to slack, like, girl, just do this, she wants to do it the right way. She wants to learn things. She wants to understand the meaning behind stuff. So I just be like, you know what, go ahead, baby, you got it. So thank you, guys. Thank you. I'll let her know. Definitely, Janika, Akira, words can't describe how much I'm proud of you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so people, like I said, yesterday I didn't get to do tea time because I was at the award ceremony, getting everything together and all that stuff. So today I wanted to make up for it. Present, hey Yanni, what's up, love? What's up? I wanted to make up for it, guys, because nonetheless I still have a message. So these past couple of days, guys, I've been thinking about, of course, 2022 coming up, and you know, just thinking about a lot of things that I want to do different, and just a lot of things, guys. And you know, when I think about difference and all that stuff, I think about, you know, how I want to upgrade Peaceful Ambition also, because ultimately Peaceful Ambition is also me. So when I think about Peaceful Ambition, I think about, you know, motivation and all that stuff. And somehow, guys, because my brain just works a lot, it works weird, you know, somehow I start thinking about self-motivation or self-motivating. And I just thought about, you know, in my early years, teenager, even as a kid and all that stuff, you know, it was hard for me to be self-motivated. And now that I'm a grown-up and, you know, I try to motivate others and just be that motivation person, sometimes I see myself still slacking when it comes to self-motivation. And I really thought about it. If you don't have self-motivation in life, you're lost. You're losing. Because it's almost, you know, what I always talk about, guys. I say, you know, you need to be able to know that you're doing things not really for everybody else, but for yourself. That within itself is self-motivation. Because sometimes we're going to be doing stuff that's going against the grain. Hey, love. What's up? Hello, hello. We're going to be doing things that's going against the grain. We're going to be doing things that people is not going to believe in. Let me take my glasses off, guys. This is the sun. As long as the sun don't come back in, because I'm trying to... But you know, we got to remember that, okay, this may not be for no one else. This is just for me. I got to motivate myself. Guys, when the alarm go off in the morning and I don't feel like getting out of bed because I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to remember, guess what? These errands that I got to run, that business meeting that I got to take care of, the things that I got to go pick up or whatever the case is for me, is for my life, is for my family, is for the things that I want. So that within itself motivates me. But not everyone works that way. We have to find what it is that we can remember the times when we want to lay down, the times that we feel like we just don't want to move, the times we feel like we just doing too much and we just want to just be to ourselves. We have to self-motivate ourselves. Having that self-motivation within you, or being able to give yourself that pep talk for you to get up and get moving, is so important. Not only because, yeah, people can see you and say, you know what, I see her moving, let me get to it too. But because, guys, like I said, everything that you do in life ultimately comes down to you. So if you slack on yourself, if you don't get up and move, if you can't talk yourself up, if you can't put yourself in rooms that you probably don't even think that you can be in, but because you have that motivation, because you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, I got this. I know I got this. I know I'm going to get this if I don't got it right now. I know that I can get there. I know that this is nothing to an ant, nothing to a giant. And I say ant because ants are small, but they're powerful. So sometimes you may feel like you're an ant in a big room, in a room of giants, in a room of people that's maybe more powerful than you, maybe that looks better than you, maybe that you think that's in a higher class than you. That's where you may see them. And you may say, I'm just a little ant in this world. You know, I can't do nothing. But guess what? Ants can carry, 10 times their weight. Ants can do a tremendous amount of things that people don't even know. Like, seriously. But that's the thing. We have to know, even if I see myself as this, I'm gonna boost my confidence up. I'm gonna motivate myself. I'm gonna tell myself I can do it. And this is my confidence. This is my ego. This is me being positive. It's growing. And it's not because I got a big following. It's not because, you know, I know that everyone in this room is not better than me. It's not because I just know I'm the ish. It's not because those things. It's because no matter who is there, what's going on, I'm not going to change me, because I already hype myself up. I am my motivator. I am the mover and the motivator. So I got to turn my engine on inside of me to say, girl, you got this. Girl, no matter what. Hey, Kylie J, what's up, sis? Girl, no matter what, I'm going for it. No matter what happens in front of me, no matter who comes in the circle, who leaves the circle, no matter what's going on in my life, I'm going to keep on motivating myself. And even if I feel like I fell short somehow, or I didn't play part of the team as I wish I could have, or I feel like I'm just disappointing myself, I'm not going to stay down. Because think about it, when you're on a team, or think about when you're a coach, actually. When you're a coach and you're coaching the team and you guys losing, y'all losing. The last thing I would think that the coach should say is, you guys are losers and this and that and y'all not going to win. Nah, what do you hear in the movies? When the team is down, what does the coach say? The coach says, you know what, guys, we're going to get out there. We're going to kill it. We're going to do this. He motivates them. He pumps them up. He doesn't put that doubt in their head, even though they're already losing. What does he do? He gives them that positive energy. He pumps them up. You guys can do this. I seen you do it before. You could do it again. You're not the Titans if you don't blah, 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 blah. And what happens? Normally they go out there and they kill it. You can do the same thing for yourself. You can block everyone out, block out everything that's going on around you, and just say, you know what, Tiara, I got this. I know I got this. I don't care who's in the room. I don't care how many people's not in the room. I don't care how many people's not listening, or how many people bat their eye and turn their head. I don't care about none of that stuff. I already motivate myself, so I'm not backing down right now. It's like you're in the locker room by yourself, being the coach, being the player. My hat crooked, y'all. But that's how it goes. That's how it has to go in life. There's going to be dark times when no one else in your life knows that you're having dark times. But what do you have to do? Because you're in that dark time and maybe you decide to keep it to yourself. Hey, Juliet. Or maybe it's just not something that a lot of people know by looking at you, that you're going through certain things in life. You know, you can't just stay there. We have to say, okay, you know what? Even though I know there's no one around me that may know that I'm going through depression, or that may know that I'm going through postpartum, or that I'm traumatized by certain things, or that I just feel like I can't handle the everyday or anxiety. People may not know it, so it's hard for me to really come out and say, guys, I'm dealing with this, because when people see me, they think that I'm normal. So it's easy just to continue to be normal and just forget about it. But what we really have to do is say, okay, people may not see it, people may not know, but I know that I'm not normal. I know that I need to fix myself. So you can either reach out and try to get help and let people know that you need help, or you can say, I'm gonna pull myself out of whatever it is that I'm in. People think that I'm normal, and I know that I can be normal. I know that I can pull myself out of depression, because this is not the first time that I did it, or that I helped Julie or Bob get out of depression. So I know that I have the ability to think myself out of it. I know that I can do it also. So I need to self-motivate myself to say, this is not where I'm going to stay. This is not where I'm going to live. This is not where I'm going to pitch my tent and live here forever. I'm not. I'm going to motivate myself to change my mind. I'm going to motivate myself to get a new hobby. I'm going to motivate myself to knock that negativity out of my head, to do something different, to go work out, to go read more, to do that person, or to be that person that I always said that I know I can be. That's what I'm going to motivate myself to be. I'm not going to motivate myself to continue to hide the sadness, or to just smile when people think that I should be happy. That's not motivation. Putting a mask on or thinking that you have to be a certain person to other people is not the right thing, guys. And you can't motivate yourself to continue to be a person that you're not. You should motivate yourself to continue to be your authentic self, and to make sure that you're fixing yourself within before we even worry about without. Before we even worry about what's on the outside. Because if we're not feeling good in the inside, if we're not feeling pretty, if we're not feeling confident, if we're not feeling motivated about life, if we're just feeling, down and out, if we're feeling just so la la la, I'm just going to let life pass me by, or just so like, not excited or anything like that. Hey, Kenzie, life is going to be just that, unexciting, boring. You're not going to achieve a lot of things. Sometimes when people motivate you, you're like, you know what, I can do it. Yeah, you're right, I'm gonna do that. So why not do it for yourself? Why not look in the mirror and say, you know what, Tiara, I remember when you had this plan, and instead of you talking yourself out of it, you can do it. You are going to do it. You already did it because you thought about it, because you have the ability to take care of it. So because you thought it, that means that you can do it. That means you can put it in your hands. That means that you can live that life. So what you have to do is just get there, but you're going to have to keep on self-motivating. You got to motivate yourself. We can't look to other people to motivate you. Y'all can't even look to me to say, girl, go ahead and do that. Or girl, you can do something different. No, you got to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I can do this. Even if no one else believes in me, I can do this. I am going to do this. I don't care if no one else believes that I can. I'm going to do it for me. Even if I'm part of the team, I'm going to play my part. I'm going to try extra hard because I know what I can do. I know my ability. I know who I am. Even if no one else knows who I am. No one else knows my ability. No one else knows the inside of me, or my dreams, or the things that I want in my life. So what I got to do is I got to show them, not saying that I'm trying to do things to show people who I am, because I'm definitely not about to prove myself to anyone. But at the same time, I'm going to show them that I don't need their applause. I don't need their pats on the backs. I don't need their money. I don't need anything from them when I got my own self to hype myself up. When I got my family that's behind me that's saying, go girl. When I can be in a room by myself and feel like I'm surrounded by love because I love myself so much. When I know that when I'm down and out, I can pull myself up. When I know that I'm messing up, I can say, girl, you got to do better. All that is motivation, guys. Motivation is not just, girl, you got this. This is easy, this and that. Sometimes motivation is, you've been messing up. You need to fix yourself. You need to fix your actions. You need to go in the room, have some time to meditate. You need to write down the things that you messed up on, and you need to make it better. To me, that's still motivation. Because sometimes it's not always going to be pretty, y'all. Just like if you have kids or you have people that you love, of course you're going to praise them. Of course you're going to be happy for them. But when it comes to them messing up, when it comes to them needing discipline, when it comes to seeing someone that you love in front of you messing up constantly, what you gonna do? You're gonna pull them to the side. If you really truly do love them, that's how I feel. And you're gonna get them straight. You're gonna say, yo, I've been seeing you doing this. I don't want you doing that no more. Or I see that you're going down the wrong path. I want you to fix that. Or you have so much more potential than you even know. You need to do something about it. So if we have the 2 cents, if we have the audacity, if we have the courage to go to other people and to say those things to them because we love them, we should have the ability to do the same thing to ourselves and let that be motivation. Tiera, you haven't been posting in a while. Guys, and I talked to myself and I told myself that I haven't been posting in a while. I haven't been marketing my stuff in a while. I haven't been being the person that I know I can potentially be. I've been getting in my head. I've been slacking again. I've been being distracted again. So instead of me saying, girl, just get back on track. No, guess what? You've been off a track too long. I need you to get back on track right now. You got to talk stern with yourself if you want to get somewhere sometimes. You can't just be all laughing, giggles, and all that stuff. Nah, if you can talk that way to other people to make them better, you should be able to talk that way to yourself. And that's all motivation. Because if you're true with yourself, that's the first step with growing. That's the first step with being a better person. And to me, when you can be true to yourself and see where you're messing up, see where you can be better at, see where the growth is, where the growth is not happening, then all that, guys, that's motivation, because you can write it down and say, okay, I know where I need to be better at. I'm weak in this area right here, so let me be better. So we have to remember, if we can't reflect on ourselves, sometimes look at ourselves as an outside person, or sometimes look within ourselves and say, you know what, I've really been messing up, then we're not going to grow. But it all starts with being able to motivate ourselves in different ways. We have to be that person. We cannot look to the outside world. Let your motivation be your peace. For real, iPebbles. So true, because guys, if we want to accomplish goals in our life, if we want to be successful in our life, if we want to see ourselves changing and evolving and maturing in our life, we can't be the same person. We gotta get up when we gotta go. But all that is not going to happen if you don't have the motivation. What happens when you don't feel motivated? What happens when you feel stressed? When you feel like you don't want to do nothing? Usually this is me. I got the remote and I'm just flicking through TV, or I got my phone, I'm just scrolling. I don't feel motivated. I don't feel like I want to do anything but just chill. My brain just wants to be on lazy mode. But there has to be a time when I'm doing all this and I'm thinking in my head, you know what? You know, a couple videos ago, I talked about delayed gratification. You know, if I'm just sitting there scrolling in my head, I'm saying, you know, I may be watching this TV show right now, but next month when I'm looking in my pockets, I ain't gonna have no money because I don't have no motivation. And it may not affect me now at this moment. I may have some money in my pocket right now, but when it comes to me getting paid next month, or when it comes to me looking at my sales or anything like that, I'm not going to have it, because where's my motivation right now? So I got to think, I got to know that my delayed gratification, my motivation right now is going to affect me in the future. So I don't just need motivation right now to get up and to say 2 things, 3 things. I need that motivation to get me through my day, get me through my week, get me through my year. So I got to have that motivation always inside of me. It's not something that I can just look from other people or grab a book or anything like that. You got to have it inside of you, because you're not just going to want motivation one time a week, one time a day, a couple hours a day, a couple minutes a day to do one thing. Oh, I wash the dishes. All right. And it seems so simple, but that's what it is, guys. Getting up, getting to chores. All right, chores is done. Let me go ahead and make my phone calls. Phone calls is done. Let me go ahead and do my workout. I did my workout. All right, let me go ahead and get to work now. Let me go ahead and keep on moving around. Let me go ahead and keep on growing my business. Let me go ahead and keep on doing things that's going to help me become better. But all of that has to have, you have to have that motivation in you. You got to have that hope, that drive inside of you. And you can't think that it's going to come from other people. You can't think that it's going to come from your following, your family, your friends. What's that? Family, friends, following, your finances. You can't think that it's going to come from those places. It's not. It's going to have to come from your heart. It's going to have to come from yourself. If you can't self-motivate yourself on a daily basis, you're losing in life. You're losing a part of you. You got to be able to look in the mirror and say, all right, I got this to take care of. Let me get it. Let me do it. I don't want to go to the gym right now, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, because guess what? In 2 weeks, I'm going to be crying because I didn't go to the gym today. Man, I want to go out to eat. Nah, I need to save my money. You know what? Girl, come on. You already said that. Talk to yourself. If you gotta look crazy, look crazy. If you gotta pull yourself to the side, someone say, girl, come on, let's go get some drinks and let's stay out late tonight and we could do this, when you know you don't want to drink no more. You told yourself you're not drinking no more. So what I gotta do now is, girl, just give me a second. Let me think about it. I pull myself to the side. I was like, give me a second. Let me just go over here. And they be like, oh, okay. If I gotta say, you know what, I do want to go out. I want to have fun, but I know if I go out, I might drink, and yeah, I ain't going to do it. You know, motivation is not always just yes, go, go. Motivation is just having that talk with yourself and being real with yourself. That's how I feel. Motivation to everyone else is different. You know, everyone has their different motivations. Sometimes people need to see other people doing things to motivate them. Some people need to hear people talk to them. Some people need to, you know, read something that says this is what you need to do, or whatever the case is. But no matter what, guys, we got to find out what works for us so we can motivate ourselves, so we can get up in the morning and say, I'm gonna take care of this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna accomplish this goal, I'm gonna make sure this person is good, I'm gonna do this for myself, I'm gonna make sure blah 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 blah, that we want to get to it and we want to move around, and we don't just want to stay stagnant. We can't stay stagnant in life. And to me, not having motivation, not feeling like you want to do anything, is a perfect way of staying stagnant. Feeling like there is no growth in my life, or why should I even try to do this? I'm not going to accomplish it. Or why should I even try to be this person? I'm not going to be successful. To me, that means that you're lacking motivation in life. You're lacking excitement. You're lacking confidence in life. And we have to have those things in us. I feel like naturally when we're born, we have it in us, and then the world happens. Family, friends happen, different things, situations happen to us, that it just dims down our light. But what I'm asking you today, what I'm begging you today, is to find that light within you and find a way to burn it again. Find a way to light that thing up so you can feel like, oh, I got something in me. I got to take care of some stuff. I got to handle some stuff. I got some goals I need to accomplish. I got some people I need to let go. I got some people that I need to bring into my life to help me right now. That's all motivation. That's all motivation, guys. You don't got to be no coach and say, get up and go do this. That could be motivation to a certain person in a certain setting. But when it comes to self-motivation, maybe you don't need to yell at yourself, or maybe you need to be like, no, because sometimes, y'all, I tell y'all, in the morning, because I'm not a morning person, in the morning, I literally have to be like, I had to make a noise and just pick myself up out the bed sometimes. And sometimes wives be looking at me like I'm crazy. I wait till I yell, but that has to be my motivation. I gotta make that noise. I gotta pull myself up. If that works for you, then that works for you. Do it. And then at different times, you know, I need the motivation to say, all right, Tiera, you haven't posted, you need to do something. What do I need to do? Sometimes I put my headphones on and I just listen to certain music, and that's my motivation. It gets me back in the, you know, back in the realm. But no matter what, we need to figure out what we can do to not stay off of our horse, so we can jump back on our horse. If we're in a depressed mode, we need to figure out, how can we motivate ourselves out of that? How can we pull ourselves out of that? What can I do to try to help myself before I look for other people to help me? What can I do to start my day so I can feel like I'm at peace before I look for other things to stimulate me to say that I'm at peace? What can I do to make me happy naturally before I look to see the money that I have to make me feel naturally? All these things are motivation, but it's motivation that comes from you. If you can't have that motivation from yourself, don't expect people around you to be motivated by you, because it always starts with you. If you can't love yourself, right, we can't expect people to love us. Because most likely, if you don't love yourself, you're treating yourself like crap, and people are going to see that. If you don't have motivation for yourself to pick up your pieces in life, to pick up whatever situation that you're in, to figure out a way to come out of it, don't expect people around you to see you as that motivated person. Because most likely, if you're thinking, oh, I'm stuck in this place, or these are the pieces to my life and this is it, people probably see you as that way. Like, girl, she's stagnant. Girl, she don't want nothing out of life. She good where she at in life. And I'm not on that. You know, it's okay to have your life in pieces. It's okay to not know where you're going in life. All that to me is just part of life. But it's not okay to say, this is it. I got 100 pieces of my life all scattered scattered around, and you know, this is just how it is. Nah, guess what? I got a jigsaw puzzle, y'all. Let me clear this area right now. Let me slowly start putting the pieces together, because once I start studying life, once I know, okay, what I'm making right now, because that's my goal, I can kind of see the picture and I can kind of put the puzzle together. But if I'm okay with just having these 100 pieces of puzzle pieces in my hand, and I don't have no vision for my life, I don't have no motivation, I don't have no goals, I don't have no end goal or nothing like that, then it's going to be a big old mumble jumble, I don't know, because I don't even know what I'm looking for. We got to have that motivation. We got to have that vision. We got to have that drive within us. And I stress it so much, guys, because guess what? Growing up, I told you I was really shy growing up. Growing up, this was me. At school, my head down. Different places, my head down. Maybe not around the people that knew me, that loved me. You know, I was normal Tiera. But when it was me just being me with no one else around me to talk up for me or to kind of be my crutch, I didn't talk. I put my head down. That was me. That was me. And when I graduated from high school, I told myself, I'm tired of being this person. You know, it might pain me sometimes to speak up or to even hold my head up. But guess what? I'm going to do it because I know how it feels to have your head down. I know how it feels to look at everybody's shoes. I know how that life is. So when I graduated from high school, I said, I'm not going to be that person anymore. When I went to college and I was in, you know, the crowd of all the girls and stuff on the track team, my head started and I said, no, pick your head up, girl. Keep your head up. Then you tell yourself that you're not going to have your head down. When you catch yourself going back to that old person, that's when you need to motivate yourself. Why are you putting your head down when you said you want to have your head up high? So instead of having my head like this, I picked it up. And then next time I said, okay, I'm used to having my head up, so now I'm going to start talking to people. I went to the crowd again the next day. Hey, guys, I start talking to people. Hey, Lizzie, thank you for being here. Guys, it just takes steps, but no matter what, we got to motivate ourselves to keep on going. We can't talk ourselves out of situations. We can't talk ourselves out of just the things that we really want to do because we're in our own way, because we don't have the motivation to keep on going. But then if a friend or family comes to us, we can motivate the heck out of them. We can tell them that they can do it. We can say, yo, I can see this in you. I see that in you, but we can't do it to ourselves. We can't do that. We got to see it within ourselves and pull out the potential, pull out the love, pull out the smarts, pull out everything that's in you, because it's for you. It's your future. I tell Tayden this a lot of times. Me and Tayden, we have a lot of conversations about school, about a lot of things, because, you know, Tayden, like I tell you guys, Tayden is my soul. A lot of times I feel like me and Tayden, even though he's only 9, we think alike, you know, we have a lot of conversations. And sometimes he's like, Mommy, I don't know why I gotta do this in school. You know, I don't see you and Daddy doing this at home. You know, I just feel like I'm learning these things for no reason. And I told Tayden, you know, even though you may feel that way, you never know what's going to happen to you in life. And just because you don't see me and Daddy using these skills or whatever it is that you, what's wrong?
I'm doing a squishy box for her.
Oh, okay.
She's resting right now.
Okay. Or whatever it is you think that you don't need, whatever skills you think that you don't need. But guess what? You have a different life. You're going to have a different path than me. You're not going to be like me. You're not going to be like your dad. So even though you may feel like you don't see us using these math skills or cursive or whatever the case is, hey AJ team, you may have a different path. So guess what? You have to remember that your life is different from me. Even though I'm raising you right now, when you are 18, when you venture off to the world, your life is going to change. It's going to be different. So everything that you're getting right now, whatever your teacher is giving you, you need to take in everything. Don't just think because you don't see me using it that it's not good for you. Or because you think that, oh, I'm going to need this. I'm going to have to know how to read, of course. No, but you're going to have to know what a proposition is. You're going to have to know all those things. Just because in the everyday life you may not see us per se using it or worrying about it, but you're still going to have to know. So it's important for us to know, you know, my life experiences are mine and someone else's is someone else's. But at the same time, I can't just say, hey, I see these people living this life and I can live that way too. No, I'm going to have to go through my own life. I'm going to have to motivate myself. I'm going to feel down sometimes. I'm going to feel up sometimes. I'm going to feel like I'm the biggest person in the world, that I'm winning. I'm going to feel like I'm the smallest loser in the world, the biggest loser in the world. There's going to be times when you are going to have to literally peel yourself off the ground when you feel like shit. And that's just part of life. But when that time happens, when we feel like there's no way for us to get up and we pull ourselves up, that's the best feeling in the world, y'all. At least to me, guys. I can honestly and truly say that I have had postpartum depression with all three of my kids. All three. Even with Miss Talani. That was just a couple years ago. When I had my miscarriage with my first baby, before even Akira, you know, I used to do things to hurt myself. You know, I've been in dark places before. I've been mentally there when I feel like there's no way that I'm going to come out of this. This is just me now. You know, I'm just depressed forever. I don't feel like I'm ever going to be myself again. And there has to be times when I literally have to be by myself, and I have to just sit there and just, even if I got a rock, and like, and rub myself and just say, you can do this, Tiera. And I gotta think about the good times, or think about, you know, the things, the reasons why I'm living, or the things that I want to achieve in life, or whatever the case is. But guess what? I motivate myself to get out of it. I don't say, oh, I'm having postpartum depression and I'm just going to live here and I'm going to be depressed for the rest of my life. No, I'm depressed right now, but I know this is going to pass. I know that I'm a person that can get through this. I know that I can accomplish my goals. I know that I'm a good person. I know that I'm strong. I know that I can accomplish my dreams. I know I can. I know I can. So then when I believe that I can, I start doing, what's my plan to be that better person? What are my goals? Let me write down some stuff. Then eventually your depression goes out the door once you start getting your mind racing on the things that you're motivated to do, the things that you're excited to do. So sometimes, yeah, maybe it's distracting. We have to distract our mind from the things that keeps us down mentally, but we have to motivate ourselves out of it in order to continue on with life. Yes, that's exactly what it is. We have to motivate ourselves out of depression sometimes, out of those things, because if we stay there, we stay there. Literally, we stay there. Be your own cheerleader, be your own coach, be your own mom, be your own dad, be your own spouse. Be that person for you. If you like to hear someone say, girl, go on, you can do it. If you want to hear someone say, boy, you the best, guess what? When you wake up in the morning, girl, go on, you can do it. Boy, you the best. Say it to yourself before you even want to hear it from anybody else. Pray to God. God, let me have a good day. Bless me, guide me, keep me strong no matter what I endure today. Just let me remember that you and I can handle this together. And from that prayer, anything else that happened today, it's just like, I got this. Because God is behind me. I already said whatever happens to me today is me and him. So it's me and him. I don't got to worry about no one else. Of course, I love to hear my kids say, Mommy, you're this. Or my husband say, girl, you got this. Or my family to say, oh, man, this and that. But before that even happens, before I even say, hey, wise, and had to wait for his compliment. Or, hey, kids, and wait for their compliment. I'm already complimenting myself. I'm already motivating myself to get up and get moving. And then maybe someone will say, girl, I see you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm going to keep on going because I'm already on a mission. I'm already on that moving and grooving mission. Because I already feel motivated. I already know that I can do it. So yeah, people, that's all I got for today. I know it's a short little one, 32 minutes, not that bad. I just wanted to make up for tea time yesterday, guys. And y'all know that I love doing my motivational, transformational talks with you guys. And I just feel like, you know, this is important not only to me because it helps me become a better person, but also to my tribe out there. So guys, if y'all can share this video out, tell people about Peaceful Ambition. I told y'all once I hit 10K on YouTube, I will do a real intro for Peaceful Ambition. I don't know what, but I definitely want to do a real intro. So guys, get me there, push me, do whatever y'all gotta do. I appreciate my tribe. I appreciate the Wise family. We are doing Vlogmas still, guys. We posted a video earlier today. Akira, she was over here earlier, but Miss Akira is part of the National Honor Society. Yes, people, I am so proud of my baby. She is a mini genius. I'll tell y'all that from the beginning. And I'm also proud of my husband and myself. I can say that honestly and truly because we were 19 and 21. 19 and 21. No, I was 21, so he was 22. 21 and 22 when we had Akira. We were teenagers in college. Had a baby in college in a dorm room with 5 other roommates in the apartment. Like, it was rough when we had Akira, but you know what? During those times were dark times for me also because I felt depressed that I have a baby with all these college people. You know, people want to turn up, want to have parties, and I'm like, can y'all be quiet? I got my baby in the room sleeping. So, you know, those were dark times, but guess what? Those times when I had to do homework, the times when I had to be in class, now I had to take Akira with me or read to her and all that stuff, I feel like it paid off. Look at that delayed gratification. Look at that. I used to be depressed when Akira used to cry. I used to pull out my microbiology book and just start reading to her so she can be quiet. But who knew that all that stuff was going through my baby head and was just making her a baby genius today. So I just appreciate everything that I've been through, guys, because like I say, always say, you never know where life will take you. You never know what happens for what reason, and you just got to go with life, but also go with purpose. Move with purpose all the time. All the time. All the time, move with purpose, guys, and that starts with motivating yourself and knowing where you want to go. So that's all I have for today, guys. I'm about to go home, start dinner, got a couple of orders and everything to make sure I do. I appreciate you, tribe. Make sure that you guys are sharing out Peaceful Ambition as well as on Facebook and the Wise Family 5, Andre&Tiera's World, Akira's Journal. She has an Instagram page, guys. Y'all can hit up my baby Akira Journal. And that's it. That's all I got, y'all. That's all I got. I love y'all till next time. And I'll see y'all later on today. Wise Family 5, Sip and Talk. We vibing from start. So I hope I see y'all later on today. Sip and Talk. Wise Family 5. See y'all later.